Good morning everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setups for today. So still very much sideways right now. We are back in amongst this chaos that we have. It's been brewing pretty much all year, and I'm just going to draw the top and bottom of that in. There it is there. And the downside here is 16,623 and the upside is 16,843. So look at the oscillators, they have crossed over, pointing up. We've started off with a relatively strong bar this morning in pre-market trading, or in Asian session trading should we say. Not entirely convinced. I think for me at the moment, the only bullish setup that we do have is an inside bar and it's a higher low. But if I look left, it's sideways. So we'd have to break through 16,843 and come back and test it before I start getting too excited about longs. So for me today, probably a mixed bag. As you can see what happened last week, big up, big down in amongst the moving averages. Only thing that has been constant has been the fact that we've kind of stayed above the 150 EMA. So it could be a start of a trend, but I don't think so. When you look left, there is way too much support and resistance in between the two levels. So between 16,843 and 16,623. That is 220 odd points. As I get down to the hour, while you smack that like button and drop us a quick comment, thumbs up, thumbs down, whichever floats your boat, but every interaction does help. Now, if you look at the hour, below the moving averages on Friday, and then big up, big down, big up, and then just a sideways grind. This morning has been fairly interesting because it's up 0.4% already. Now, I'm not going to read too much into that just yet because we do have a gap here and we've got quite a bit of structure, and that is at 16,700 or 16,704 to be exact. So I would expect us to come back and test this area if we can stay above the moving averages on the 15 minute. So you can see we battled a little bit on Friday, but then again Thursday we were below the moving averages and then up, above, below, and then eventually find support going at the close. So the logic here is pretty clear. We are looking for one of two levels, and I would much prefer 16,700 to be tagged again. If we can come back there, that closes the gap, which is ideal, and then we're looking for a continuation to the upside. Could be ambushed here at 16,731, so I'd want price to come back onto 16,731, build a base there, and what we're looking for is the top of the bigger range, which is at 16,843. So you're looking for price to come back, test it, build a base, and then get going. So the nice thing about this, let's just say if we take it from there, I can have a 75 point stop loss, dropping it below this area here, and that is 16,672. So a stop loss below 16,670 is probably more than adequate for both these levels, and top end you're going to be getting 100 points for 70 point gain, and here you're going to be getting 130, 140 point odd gains for like a 50 point stop loss. So fairly decent 2 to 1, 3 to 1 opportunities brewing here. That's the only thing that I would be interested in on the DAX today, is any retest of 16,731 or 16,704, and I'd want to see inside bars, pin bars, engulfing bars on that structure before getting going. Have a look here just from a hindsight perspective. You can see us above and below the moving averages, fairly strong level here on the 8 hour at 16,623, decent pin bar off it, then an engulfing bar, then an inside, well, and actually a piercing bar at a gap below the bar, and then closed up here. So really difficult trading conditions yesterday. I mean, if you got stuck into that, you've got a 50 point stop loss, and then waiting, eventually got going, but it would have stressed you out a little bit. Oscillators group the downside, everything there, apart from the fact that we are below the 150 there. So anyway, so long as the moving averages stay like this and price stays above the 150, we're looking for longs. That's the moral of my story. If we do drop below the 150 EMA, I think I'll just sit on the sides, because when you look at the bigger picture, this thing's doesn't have any intention of falling just yet. Okay, that's it for me. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.